Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another coffee rant, holiday Christmas coffee rant with Danno today. Merry Christmas. This video will be coming out Christmas morning. Unfortunately, me and Jessica weren't able to do our holiday video. That's going to have to come out here in a couple days. We are just too busy. Too many kids being added to the family here, babies everywhere, and we are just in a whirlwind of Christmas events, having to do things. So I am putting this video together here to wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you all for all of your Christmas cards and some of the gifts. We're going to go over these in a later video. And Jessica really wants to do the holiday video, but we need to set aside time to be able to do that, and we just haven't been able to put that together right now. Couple things that I just want to mention real quick. Thank you all for being part of the adventure on the channel here. Guys, it has been such, always during the holidays, I always think of how thankful we are. Thankful for all of our friends and family and YouTube family and everybody who participates in helping save money on this channel. Everybody who is always trying to help everybody. That's what we do on this channel. If you're new to this channel, that is what we do. We try to help you save money any way we can throughout the grocery stores. To try and help save you money on food while covering, keeping you in the know of different things going on with all of these crazy food recalls. There was another one. I haven't had time to look it up or anything. I know it's the Skanga Meat Company. It's called Skanga. Scanga, I think it is. It's out in Colorado somewhere. I haven't had any time to look at it. A couple people were mentioning it in the comments, and I looked it up briefly. It was 563 pounds, so it's not a ton. But there was tests, and there were some tests that came back with E. coli. So I just can't believe it. Another recall. It's crazy. How many more will there be before the end of 2023? 2023 is now number one of all time for most food recalls ever. And I'm not surprised because it seems like there's one every other day. They're still investigating some of these recalls too, like the Wanna Banna applesauce and stuff like that. There's the cinnamon applesauce packets and stuff like that. Still going over that stuff. And I don't know. There'll probably be something going on. We'll just have to see what they come back with. We'll keep you up to date on all of these different things as they come along. But yeah, wanted to come on here and say Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Now, we'll still want to deliver some information that we have here, even though it is Christmas. Okay, I'm not going to try and sound doom and gloom, though, because here in a little while, we got family stuff going on, and I was debating not even putting this video out this morning, but I wanted to have something for you. As we always say, we have a video out every day at 8:30 in the morning Eastern Time. Sometimes we can't get two videos out. We try to, if we get enough information that we need to put on the channel here, sure, we do it no matter what. But, a couple things going on with some of the different Dollar Trees. We've gotten a lot of comments on a lot of missing products. I know some of you were saying you've had bleach at your Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Trees have not had bleach. I don't know. It's just not coming in. I've noticed at our Dollar Tree, like a lot of oral hygiene products, toothpaste, stuff like that. Someone just sent me a couple photos in an email that their Dollar Tree, it looked like ours. It was practically empty when it came to like toothpaste and stuff like that. I always say the more expensive these products get, especially at places like Kroger, Meijer, Walmart, everywhere, Target, we're going to see more and more people shopping at these stores. We're going to see the shelves empty out on some of these products because people just can't afford it. They can't afford buying this stuff at Kroger, especially if it's not on sale. That's why we always say buy up the sales as you see them when you come across them. It's like I try to look over as much stuff as I can, and I know we cover mostly food, but I have been looking at other things that products that people have been asking about when I find deals on them. Like when we found the 99-cent digital coupon on toothpaste and stuff like that at Kroger, I made sure that we checked all of that out. I also think there's some more stuff at this too. I think a lot of these products, if you notice, like, with Crest and Colgate and all these different toothpaste, how they have so many different kinds now, like tooth repair, whitening, or and then they'll have like 10 different kinds of whitening your teeth and stuff like that, or 3D. There's so many different kinds. Some of these products may be weaning out. And it could be because people aren't spending $5 for a tube of toothpaste. Now, I'm not 100% sure on that, but these are the ones that we're starting to see go away. Now, obviously, Dollar Tree doesn't carry these kind of deals, but the thing is that when you're paying $2.99 for a regular price for the cheapest toothpaste at Kroger, well, Dollar Tree might be a little bit less like quantity, but you're only paying $1.25. So, and it's enough to get you by until your next paycheck, because that's one of the hardest things right now. Is there was an interesting story that I heard from someone, and they were saying they were with a temp agency, okay, and they were making good money where they were, and that they wanted to, and they had worked with them for a while, and they wanted to get hired on after the temp agency, okay. Well, they were going to pay them like $2.50 less an hour to keep them. And I'm like, so this person's worth it to you, but only if they take $2.50 less an hour? I don't know. I thought, and I just wonder, like, how much of this is going around, right? We see all these now hiring signs all the time. These places aren't hiring, and then when they do, you don't see them for very long. So is it that it could be one of a couple different things? It could be one, someone doesn't want to work, right? And that could be one thing. But another thing could be, well, okay, were they hired on here like for holiday, right? Were you really in this job just to get through the holidays, and then they were going to let you go? You know how it works. Like, some businesses will hire some extra people for the holidays, and then they'll probably let you go like a week after the new year or something, But they'll tell you that. They'll tell you that that's what they're going to do. I worked a temp job when I was younger. I tried to get hired on at the place, and they just weren't keeping nobody. They kept one person, and that person had been working there for months before I did anyway. So I think at that point it kind of becomes a seniority thing. Plus, I don't know, it kind of wasn't me anyway. But I just kind of look at that with some of the jobs, like, and could it be the other thing too? Like, are you really, so after this certain period of time, when you get like your 90-day, right? Because it's everything's kind of like a temp agency, not a temp agency when you get hired on from a company, but you have like that 90 days. Like, hey, we're testing you for 90 days, right? And if you don't meet what they want out of you, they may keep you, but they may offer you a lower price. Like, hey, look, we like you, but this is what we're going to have to pay you. I mean, is that a lot of what's going on? I don't know. I hear a lot of stories of people that are leaving jobs right now that have been working some of these jobs for not that long. And that's been the same old song and dance, is that, well, they took pay away from me, or they took 8 hours off of my 40-hour week. That could affect a lot of things. Healthcare, right? You may not be able to get the kind of healthcare you want, or have to pay out of pocket for a lot of this, which you do anyway. But I mean, it's like these factors are kind of pouring in, and we've been getting a lot of stories on them. But one of them, it kind of hit me. I was like, wow, okay, so after this temp agency, you're going to make $2.50 less an hour. I get it. You got to leave. You can't afford your bills. That $2.50 an hour means a lot, especially these days, especially when you're trying to put food on the table. Promised myself I was going to get too riled up here on Christmas. It's actually Christmas Eve here today. Me and Jessica have a lot of things going on, a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, we're going to be we're going to be doing some kind of holiday video here in a couple days. We're just so busy right now. Wanted to put out something here for you. This is the news that I had today on Christmas for you. And the whole thing with the beef and the recall, it's like a slap in the face, ain't it? I mean, it's like, I thought maybe we'd get through Christmas without another recall. There's a couple car recalls going on too. Apparently there's a big one with Honda and fuel pumps. I think I talked about this the other day, but it's like 4.5 million cars, 4.5 million Hondas that have like a faulty fuel pump. I don't know. So you'll have to look it up on their website to see. There's just too many. Luckily, my Honda's not affected. And a lot of them were 2018 to 2020 that I noticed. And there were a couple other years mixed in there. So you may want to check that out. And it started off like 2 million. And then like the next day it was 4.5 million. This is another reason why I give things a couple days before I talk about them. I'm not like the news channel where they throw that information out there as soon as they hear it, and then like every hour they're changing their story. I don't think that's cool because I'm not watching the news every hour. So I think something happens and then you come to find out an hour later, oh no, that never happened. They were wrong about that. You know. Coffee time. At 8 o'clock coffee's good. I love Joffrey's, but I ran out of coffee filters. So, yeah, kind of stinks. I was not going to go to Kroger today either, so I will just have to deal with it. I have my little refillable Keurig thing, which I recommend if you have a Keurig coffee pot thing, get one of those refillable things because that works great. You can use your bagged ground coffee, which is much cheaper in the store, and be able to use that. But yeah, I do like using my regular coffee maker, but got to get some filters. Guys, yes, Merry Christmas. I hope everybody is having a good day today. Hopefully you're with your family, and whenever you get a chance, if you're watching this, big Merry Christmas from me and Jess to you and your family. Thank you all for all of your heartwarming comments. I tried to write out Merry Christmas to everybody in our video where I went to Walmart. Don't know if I'll be able to get to all the comments today, but I will read them. I'll try to go through them as much. And make sure you let us know. Make sure you let us know. Any shortages of things that you are seeing, we're expecting it to only get worse here in 2024. And I say that with the hopes that it doesn't. Okay? I mean, I hope at some point things start to get better. But, either way, we're going to keep up on the news of all this stuff going on. I hope at some point we start seeing some price decreases on things, or maybe better sales. We're kind of seeing, I feel like we're in the deep breath before the plunge, and not to really ring the bell or anything, but I mean, things are pointing in the wrong direction. Even at Kroger the other day, after seeing a onslaught of price increases right after Thanksgiving, we're seeing them again last week. Like, we're seeing things that have just gone up in price go up in price again. Guys, I'm telling you what, you find a sale on coffee. There's some good deals on coffee at Kroger until Tuesday. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Kroger's is closed on Tuesday. No, Kroger's is closed on Monday. So you'll have Tuesday to get that Folgers deal. And that digital coupon may go on for an extra week. I don't know. We may end up missing Meijer this week because of Christmas falling on Monday. That's usually the day where I have time to get out to Meijer and that. But, we're gonna do what we can do, and check out what we can check out, and always try to save you as much money as we can. Guys, thank you so much. I know this is a short coffee rant today. Really wanted to just talk a couple things that was going on. Wanted to get those out here so that you are aware. If you're living in Colorado or, that beef, I would definitely check, to make sure, check online. Like I said, I haven't really looked up anything, the Skanga beef. I haven't looked at anything about it, so I really don't know much about it. We'll have to see. I know it was only 563 pounds, so that's not really a lot, but this is out in Colorado, so anywhere where that meat was distributed, if you have it in your freezer, I would definitely look it up online and check it out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas. Have a great day.